Hello everyone, my name is Supernova, and welcome back to episode 2 of The Empire. Of course, it's season 2 if you didn't catch the last episode. But, what we're planning on doing today, as in the last episode, I did a huge mining session, just kind of got everything set up so I can start. We need to be doing stuff. So, I'll show you what I got from that mining session real quick. Just a second. Okay, so it's a little unorganized, but here's what we got. Ton of gold, blocks, ingots, redstone galore, iron, lapis, and 8 diamonds, excluding my diamond pickaxe. And I'd say that's a pretty good place to be. I also grabbed some nether quartz for what we're going to do today, because here's my plan. We're going to be digging down and upgrading this house. Whoever lives here, that's not actually me, is going to have some pretty good looking house. But that's besides the point. I have decided that my first goal before we start on the big base is that we are going to be building a villager farm, trading hall, farm, because you need to farm the villagers to get the trading hall. So kind of. But to be able to do what I want with the villagers, I need books, which means 2 things. Cows and paper. So, I plan to build a sugarcane farm and some cow farms, or at least one. But before we get to that, let me just put my stuff away, and I'll show you what's needing to be done. Okay. So we're not too far from the village, of course, but here is actually the location that I plan on building my big base. And to get an idea, I'm actually just going to line it up. And with this map here, you can see there's like a little gray dot in the middle there, kind of like right about there. That is actually this spot, because these 4 blocks make the exact middle of all these maps. So when we map out this base, it's going to be the exact middle. But first thing we need to do is get the base idea. So let's get ready on that. So just like that, we now have the central circle, which pretty much gives you an idea of the base. Not quite there yet, of course. But this is the start. This is just the middle. There's going to be another layer to this. Now I'm just mapping this out, just getting a good look at it. Then we can put our little puzzle together. Okay, so this is a 20 block radius, or 20 block in diameter circle. I find these things by using a website called Plots with a Z. I'll put down the website down in the description. But this is a 20 block diameter, and we're going to put another circle in just a bit that is a 40 block in diameter. And then another one just outside of that that is 45 blocks, I believe. So, I'm not going to do that right now, because my goal is not to build the base right now. I might do a little bit in a second, but my main goal for what I want to get done real quick is I want to build my sugarcane farm, because if we can get that running in the background, then I will be able to build and get sugarcane at the same time. Of course, the cow farm that I'm thinking about building is not going to be easy. for non-AFK. Like, you have to be able to do it. It's semi-automatic. But either way, let's dig down real quick. I need shovels and pickaxes. Since this next video is going to be coming out tomorrow, as of recording, which, since you guys don't exactly have a lot of context, that is July 4th. And being an American, I thought I might as well just celebrate. And there's no better way to celebrate than to spread a ton of American flag banners around all of your friends' bases. So I say let's just get into it. First stop, I'm going to be stopping by Gladiatorian and McKenn's base. So let's head that way. Also, I'll be looking for cows on the way. Which, if this isn't that late in the video, you don't need to know why. But if it is, then you already know why, so I don't need to explain it. I'm going the wrong way, though. So, let's head over to their base and just drop off a couple flags, you know. Also, Skylab are in Barskaron, so if I can't find their bases, I can at least use a compass or something else of that manner. But I'm also going to be grabbing some sheepskin along the way. That is a really horrible way to say wool. Am I right? Like, who calls wool sheepskin? I'm going to grab some sheepskin as I'm going off to visit my friends. I'm going crazy. It's getting late. There's fireworks literally going off. I'm feeling patriotic right now. This is amazing. And it's, like I said, it's July 3rd, so I have no idea why they're setting off the fireworks, because technically it's not the day to be doing it. But who am I to complain? So, I've arrived at the coordinates that Skylabber gave me, because I was heading to his base, because it was on the way. His base is technically supposed to be here. It's not. But that's fine. I will leave my mark anyway. Let's move on. Okay. So here we have Gladiatorian's base, and since I've decided I'm only going to be doing 2 more, I say we just put a couple of these on here. That should be good. And then just 1 more base in the area. And that's McKenn's, right over here. So we'll just grab that real quick. And then we'll be done with our little joke. And here we have the last space. This is just McKenn's, just gonna drop some American flag banners, and that should be good for this. So, back on with the video. So now that we have this area dug out, what I plan to do, and I've been marking things out a little bit, is sugarcane farms on either side of these walls. That would put us with 6 separate sugarcanes growing. And then we have the 2 different cow farms on each side of this wall. Which I think then we could put some storage right back here. Not that I think we're going to be using it, but it's just good to have some extra storage just in case. So we'll stick some storage in there. But I would like to, as soon as possible, get that sugarcane thing in, since it is AFKable, which means that just by being in the area, I'm working with it. So, let's get that set up. I have some sugarcane in a farm. I don't know if you've seen it. Just sitting back in this farm over here, so I'll grab that. I'll craft up some redstone supplies. Should just need pistons, observers, and some redstone dust, and then we should be good. And that should pretty much do the job for us. So let's grab my sugarcane and get this going. So here we have the thing pretty much laid out. As you can see, I grabbed some of my resources to be able to do this. And I've laid it out in that I've got these hoppers here, which will be running into a chest that will go here, and that will be our output. And the same will go over here, but I want to get this one done first. We also need in these locations water placed, which will be done. But let's get in our mechanics. So here, here, and here we have observers. And underneath those observers we have pistons. As you can see, piston goes here. The most annoying thing about this is I'm going to have to go all the way to the other side just to place my observers. But I also have to go over there just to place a couple of other things. So this is fine. I thought that was going to go to the surface there. So observer goes there. And there, and there. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, cave sounds. 1, 2, 3. And redstone. So for the most part, this should mean that if the sugarcane grows to that level, piston should activate. And just like that, it pushes it into this area. So now we need to grab some water and some sugar cane. Well, I have the sugar cane, I just need the water. So let's go grab that water and maybe a couple other things. I'll see what I grab. And there we have it. Just like that, we got our first sugarcane farm done. I'm not for sure if it works yet. We'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, let's build the other side, which is going to be simple, just a copy of an entire thing. No big deal, so I'm going to spare you some time and just build it and join you back in the beginning or whenever. So, see you soon. So now we have 2 sugarcane farms hopefully up and running. Haven't been exactly tested yet. But our next step will be to build the cow farms, which I'm going to skip real quick and just make this place look a little bit nicer, except for I'm probably not going to work on this wall too much, and collect the stuff for the cow farms. It shouldn't be too hard. I'll be back. No big deal. But we're coming back in. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's been about 30-40 minutes, and I've got some nice little work done on this little area. I'm going for more of a cave vibe, and I'm probably going to do more with the floor and also add in some textures, but for now I got the shape done and that's what I want. I also went and gathered some of the materials we're going to need to build this, and I say we just start. I only have enough currently for 1. So we're going to build just the 1, and that should do the trick for now. And, I mean, it's going to be difficult to get the cows in here no matter what, so might as well just start with 1 and get it over with. So, I'm using a design by Mumbo Jumbo. I'll leave the link in the video I got it from in the description. But it's fairly simple, to be completely honest. I should not be using these buttons, but maybe I should. So, yeah, pretty much that's what you need for big redstone, but there's no, the confusing part comes behind here if I can figure out how to get there without breaking too much stuff. So, back here, what we do, oh, I need another hopper. Yeah, so that goes there. I'm being very confusing. Oh, hello. Yeah, that goes there. Then you'd have a hopper running into it. Comparator there. A server here. And redstone there. And that should be it for that. And then the other one's just done pretty much. And I just need to grab that one more hopper. sure we can craft that up just real quick. Hopper. And place the hopper on facing into this dropper. Of course, this is not that good of a tutorial. And then we need to pick an item that will be immortalized inside of this forever. Dirt. And just like that, this should be done. So just fill this back in, and that has one now. Okay, I say that it should be done, but I need one more thing. So I have some buckets here. Also going to need 2 things of glass to cover it off. But oof. Poor guy. Oh, and a rage crit. Oh, nice. So what we need is 1 bucket of water and 1 bucket of lava. And I guess I'm going to... Nope, I'm not actually. I was about to say I'm going to risk going to the nether, but there's a lava pool like just down here. So, scratch that. I'm not going to the nether. I'm very grateful because I do not want to have to go through that. Because portals are being like everyone's in the area trying to get their portals put together. It has like intertwined most of them. So I need to work on getting my portal set up. And I did move it from the portal remains over from that was in the last episode over here off camera just because I wanted it a little closer to home, or what I'm calling home currently. So yeah, but this should be what we need. If we just hop down here real quick, place it in and see how it looks. Okay. We got the lava in, we got the water in, well, actually the other way around, water, lava, and it's working pretty well. So how this works is you put water here, well there's cows in here, and then you can breed them, and they'll pop out babies, because that's what breeding does. I don't know if you knew that, but you probably did, because that's common knowledge. And they'll pop out the babies, and the babies will be pushed over here, where once they grow up, there needs to be a hole above that. Once they grow up, they will fall down into, well, they'll be stuck in this place. I'm forgetting how to speak. So once they fall down, they'll be stuck in this place, and then we press this button, lava gets flicked on and off, and it will cook them, meaning I get both cooked meat and a good source of leather. So I'd say that's a bit of a win-win. But now we gotta get cows in here. That's the most annoying part. So I guess we'll work on that real quick. So I think that's about enough time for today. I've been looking for cows for a while now, and I just can't find any to put in. So I am just going to end it. But off camera, I'm probably going to finish this off and also add in the other 2 circles for the base over there. You can't actually see out that window over there. And next time, hopefully, I'll have enough prepared that we will be able to start on a villager farm, because I really want to get some enchantments. I'll also probably do a little bit of mining so I can get a full set of diamond armor. But yeah, I'll be working on getting cows into the area. But for now, thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below to tell me. And if you have any suggestions for what else I can do on the realm, leave a comment. And if you want to be notified for everything I upload, consider subscribing. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.